happened?
Welcome back to more Skyrim. I had to murder another thief inside here. And here's Maven. Just don't mind me armed to the teeth when talking to you. I'm not gonna murder you, you know? You're probably essential right now.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused.
That's confidence.
Understand.
You can be sure it's confidence. I'm good at stabbing people.
Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
You won't have that problem with... Well, where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Marcius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Who runs the show? Your name carries weight in Riften. How'd you become allied with the Thieves Guild?
The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
Who runs the show?
Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and there's no longer a threat.
With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
You know, I feel like I'm just doing small tasks for people I don't care about. And what do I get out of all of this? Completion. Oh shit, I think the guy's in Whiterun. I'm pretty sure the guy is in Whiterun. Maybe... let's just get our mount out. See, I like this one more than Shadowmere just because you can call him anywhere. I know Shadowmere's supposed to stay with you when you fast travel, but I don't like having a horse all the time, especially when I'm killing dragons, because the horse tends to give away my position. And we all know when dragons fly, they're a lot harder to beat down. Yeah, this guy is definitely in Whiterun. Damn it, I fast traveled to the wrong place. I probably should have been paying attention to what Maven was saying. Oh, good old Whiterun. I used to live here, and then I found a better house. I don't think you're going to like mead. Especially with Maven Blackbriar trying to take over.
Yes.
You know, judging by the name, I would consider Hunting Brew mead to be a lot better than Blackbriar mead. I don't know why. I'm guessing I have to talk to this person.
Can't a man drink in peace?
You look sketchy as shit.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Hunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Why are you doing all of this? Why bother poisoning the nests?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Alright, man, whatever.
Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
So, I'm here to do your grunt work. Grunt work.
Can't you see I have problems here?
This is where I say, problem, sir?
Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the... If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you?
Would I?
You're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate? You better, or I yell skeever. Just pay me when the job's done. That's the way I operate.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear them?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
You know, I could just murder them, you know. I haven't finished a job yet. You mentioned someone named Malice.
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Okay, you seem like kind of an asshole.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Ew. Yeah, you're sure about that. I mean, there's kind of a big mess to clean up. I see you've already done a good job killing these things. Oh, there's one more. One more skeever left. 2 skeevers left. What exactly is happening? Is there a word wall down here? I thought I heard something. Alright, so clairvoyance tells me that way. Oh, great. Now there's... I'm just gonna use walk. And then... Oh, that one has more health. A Venom Fang Skeever. They still don't have anything good as drops. But you know, whatever. I guess the Skeever's leveled up. I've never seen a Venom Fang Skeever before. Frostbite spiders. There's the big one that I should probably get rid of. The rest should die by themselves from my spell. I'm stepping on the traps. The traps that I'm not supposed to step on. What is this shit? Who sets a trap like that for skeevers? And also, who keeps their mead this far underground? That's what I like to know. Okay, you know what? Get rid of those. Get rid of these as well. I'm probably gonna have to see a shrine after this. I have to kill that one myself. Holy shit, there's a guy down here. He told me to do my worst, so I did my worst. What's this thing? That's a Venom Fang Skeever. Alright, where's the guy? Potion of Ultimate Healing, not bad. Uh, 12 gold. Activate nest. You apply the poison to the nest. Alright, so here's the guy. What does he have? He have his journal. A bunch of potions, which I don't want. 3 thieves. This looks like a skill book, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I might come back later to pick it up. Might. Okay, so I poisoned the nests. Who exactly didn't find the guy here, living here? That's what I like to know. Okay, I guess I have to find a way up. I was like, what the hell does that guy even eat down there? All there are skeevers. And I'm pretty sure skeevers doesn't taste good. Okay. I have to return to him. Let's just leave the lid open, you know? And leave evidence that we've messed around with your mead. Unlock Skyrim requires key. What happened to the key? Did we drop the key in the tank? Oh, okay. You know, what I'd like to know is, what kind of idiot makes a door that locks on the outside? It's like, oh, I'm going to prevent myself from getting out, but not the people that's going to rob me from getting in. This is the best door design I've ever seen. Dude, it's done.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time.
Let's see if you got the goal, sir.
Until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
I can't
sure.
see Sabjorn
Dude, shut up, okay? You're gonna ruin the whole thing if you talk about it. And you already talked about it twice.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
Dude, you carry around an orcish sword. Someone forgot to level up.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Dude, pay me. This guy is too busy walking. Well, I guess he doesn't want to pay me.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
Do I? I guess I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
What are you going to do with the place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Sure.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Do I need to beat the coin out of you? You know, I paid a lot of people a beating, you know? I can certainly pay you a beating.
For me.
No, I'm not going to put in a good word for you, because I owe you a beating, okay?
I believe that worked.
I owe that guy a beating, and I'm gonna give him a beating. Just as soon as I get the time. And also when I'm not too busy looking for a ladder up there. You know what? We're gonna trust clairvoyance again. Clairvoyance says this way. Oh, I didn't see the hallway there. Sucks to be me. Alright, where is this place? It is the quest marker. I need to return to Maven Blackbriar. I don't like her. She seems like a total asshole. Okay, so Maven should still be here. I'm pretty sure she doesn't move. Oh, there she is.
I trust you have good news for me?
Here's the information. Job's finished.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
I've seen it before.
Well,
Did I?
Whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
I should murder you, you know? I should murder you if you weren't essential. At this time, when I'm level 60, you decide to give me an iron sword. You know, it's not even a good one. It's an iron sword of ice. I'm going to drop this here on the floor where it belongs. You know, if that was actually the soul trap enchant, then I would say I would accept that. Because I might have needed that in order to level my enchanting or to sell for a lot of money for my daggers. But there is no reason why I would want an iron sword of ice. Obnoxious little shit.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Okay, where are we even supposed to go? Why are... Oh, you're just standing here now.
Talk to you. Now.
You do?
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything.
So you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on just like I did.
Whoops, I might have murdered them. Whoops!
Always a pleasure.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yeah, very fortunate for Maven. I don't care about Maven. She's an asshole. She gave me an iron sword of ice. Can you believe that?
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Apparently, yes.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
The dude has a dwarven sword. I don't think he's much of a threat. I can keep him waiting as long as I feel like.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
That's great. I have no respect for that guy. I didn't get a good impression of him when we first met. He just told me to do what he wanted, and that was pretty much all he said to me.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Sly bastard. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company.
Oh shit, Solitude.
He acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate, and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Shit. Me and Solitude didn't really get along. I don't know what you want me to do about that.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Trouble. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Betrayal or not, I'll let him live.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Got it.
Good luck in solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in Solitude and off camera.
What did you need?
I have no idea how long I've been recording for, but I think...
Hey, let's talk a second.
What do you want?
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
Does the Thief Guild provide other
I'll
services?
point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Your strange name.
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot, and made our way out. Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Well, you might have wanted to tell me that when this guy here isn't right beside us. Apparently he can train me to be a better pickpocket. I don't think I'll need that training.
Pickpocket training? You just let me know.
I'll keep that in mind.
What did you need?
What did I need? Can you tell me something else? If I get the information from Golemai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Golemai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Do you think he's going to give me trouble? How is he an asset to the guild?
Works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
East Empire Company.
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have
The Emperor that I murdered.
resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. There are thieves, and then there is Golemai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
Alright, this is gonna be hard, especially since Solitude and I never got along. And lately that sort of escalated. So we'll see how that works out for us.